Have you ever seen a dog sitting on a nail? I heard this story from my father when I was 6 years old. A black skinny dog with watery eyes was sitting outside a house and howling. Ooh! A passerby asked the owner, "Hey, why is the dog continuously howling?" He said, "Poor guy is in pain because he's sitting on a nail." What? Why can't he get up? Maybe because it's not hurting enough. I could not understand their story that day. Time went by, I grew up. And like many of you, I also started doing door-to-door jobs. Home door to car door to office door to car door to home door. Isn't this door-to-door? Outcomes: zero money, zero happiness, and zero girlfriends. Every evening I used to come back home and used to complain to my mother, "This is not working, my boss is not good, traffic is too much." These complaint sessions had become a ritual at my family. One day, when I was busy with this ritual, my dad walked in. If you think your dad is crazy, you should have met mine. He walked in and said, "Hey, what's your problem in life?" I said, "Dad, going to this office every day is painful. I can't go to this office, it hurts." He looked into my eyes, paused, and said, "You are a dog sitting on a nail." The whole story flashed in front of my eyes. I was like that dog sitting on a nail and howling. He said, "I know you are in pain, but you're not doing anything about it." I said, "Dad, I am." "Yeah, you are. Complaining about it to the whole world. It's hurting, it's hurting, it's hurting." You know what? You are not doing anything about it because it's not hurting enough. It's not hurting enough was a wake-up call for me. And when you wake up, the God always has a plan. In the following week, my office was going for an adventure program, and I was introduced to something called rappelling. Have you ever done rappelling in life? It's an activity where you descend from a high cliff with the help of a rope. I have never done it, but I was excited about all those gears. And the guy hooked me to the rope, and he said, "Go." And I was like, "Let's have some fun." Oh my God, this looks like a 200 feet. I said, "I cannot do it. I cannot do it." The world looks different from 200 feet. I said, "I can't do this. This is not my cup of tea." He said, "Wait, hold on. Take a deep breath in. Knees straight, legs apart, and look into my eyes." "What all crazy things you're telling me at 200 feet, legs apart, look into your eyes?" He said, "Yes. And now, take one step." I took towards him. He pushed me back again. Oh my God. Oh my God. My heartbeat was in ears. I was freezed. I was scared to death. And I didn't realize, suddenly I was already in the middle of the rock. I could feel that fresh breeze hitting my face. As I turned my head, I could see my friend standing on the ground. "Hey, take a picture." "Oh, take a picture." I was enjoying that descent. When I was standing on that edge, it was feeling like as if I was coming out of this nail I'd been sitting on for years. And when you will try to come out of this nail, it's painful. But once you are out, it's magical. Yes. Have you ever tried something like this and felt this magic before? Yes. That day, I felt that magic. And that magic I experienced that day was only because my dad told me that age-old story when I was 6 years old. And this was a testament that stories are so powerful that they can stick with you and they have power to transform your life. Since that day, I came out of many nails like this. At the age of 37, I left my job and jumped into training without knowing even the word training. At the age of 50, in 2019, I left India by burning all the bridges and came to US without knowing even a single person in this country. And recently, I moved from Houston to Pennsylvania again to start a new chapter in my life. Friends, I'm talking about an age-old story that my father told me. Now imagine when you start talking about your real life stories. You can change lives with the real life stories. Because every story can be converted into the real story. Now, a lot of people ask me that how do we tell stories? I always say stories are heart of our conversations. I have them, you have them. Find it, craft it, and use it. Again, I'm repeating, find it, craft it, and use it. Because wherever you go, there are stories. I used to do simple exercise when people ask me, how do I find a story? Take out your mobile phones. Everybody, take out your mobile phones and look at the picture gallery. And when you look at the picture gallery, every picture tells a story. Close your eyes and go back to your childhood, when you were young, when you were in college. Today, every stage of life has so many stories. Go back yesterday, what were you doing at your home, in your office? You met so many people. Every moment have a story. There are stories all over. Only matter is find them, craft them, use them. That is what stories does in our life. When I was coming out of this nail and I was not ready to tell even a single story, I never knew that one day when I will come out of this nail, I will be teaching people storytelling. You have no idea that what nail you are sitting on today. Sometimes you're thinking, this is not for me. And I used to tell myself, this is not for me. I will never pick up the manual called storytelling in Toastmasters out of 16 manuals because I was scared. And I used to think there are no stories. A lot of people ask me, how do I find stories? Now, what will I do? Where will I find stories? I told you already. A lot of people tell me, I never had an accident. Then I tell them a secret, and listen to it carefully. Your stories don't have to be sensational. They have to be sincere. Sincere stories engage people by invoking emotions and by connecting with them. So my friends, are you thinking you are also sitting on this nail? You don't have to nod your heads. Just go and find the story, craft it, use it, because your story is your glory. Thank you.